We'll demonstrate how to change the tyre now. Starting with letting the brakes off, open the brake pads up. Then we go down to the quick release. You do need to actually back this lever off a few turns. We need to grab our tyre levers, one in underneath the bead. Tyre lever such as this one's a good idea with a little hook on it. It allows you to sit it on the spoke itself. Not all tyre levers are like this one. Position the second lever. Once you've got the bead over, you can proceed then to actually take the bead off. That's one bead off completely. Grabbing the tube, pull the tube out. Take the tyre off. Okay, it's really important that you check for what actually caused your puncture along the way. Run your hands through ever so slowly. Just make sure you find out what it was that caused your puncture. Otherwise, you'll be doing the same thing again in the next couple of minutes. New tube, unroll. We'll need a little air in the tube. Get us started. Just need to form the shape of the tube. Tighten this little valve down. Grab your tyre, pop one bead back in, sit your rim in like so. So you've just got one bead of the tyre. Grab your tube, working from the valve, insert the tube. As you feed the tyre in from the valve, just be sure you don't get any twists in your tyre. If you push the twist up in there, it will actually pinch and blow out as you go. So you want to free it up. Be careful to place the tube in as you go round. With no twists. Okay, so starting at the valve, we'll attempt to pull the second bead across, working away from the valve. Just use your thumbs down towards the bottom. Okay, when you've got it this far, you'll need to then reverse it back towards you and pull up. So, use your fingers for this one. What you don't want is for the tube to sit out on the rim when you pull the bead over. If you do, you'll pinch that. So we need to tuck the tube up inside. And pull the tyre across. Ready to pump. When it's clear that the beads are seated on both sides, no tube to be seen, you can proceed to inflate. Most pumps have got the little lock the pump on. Always put your thumb up over the top to steady and proceed to pump. Okay, lock off, do up your valve, refasten the little lock ring and the dust cover. Put it back in the bike. Make sure it's centered in the middle. Close off the quick release. When closing quick release levers, make sure you either angle them up the line of the fork or in the rear position, like so, but not forward, as this can create hazard when bunch riding. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to change the rear wheel of your bike. It's important to be on the bottom cog so you know where to put your wheel back in and your chain to align. Put it all the way down to the bottom one. When putting your wheel back in, hold it, if you can, about axle height, wheel it in through the back end of your bike, grab the rear derailleur and place the chain on that bottom cog that you took it out on. Once you're in the middle, like the front wheel, tighten your quick release and brakes back on. Spin the wheel. Perfect. If your bike's got wheel nuts, you'll need a spanner to release the wheel in case of a puncture. Pop it on and turn anti-clockwise.